At these brothers. Man, I want to give y'all brothers a hack that I rarely talk about, man. Like, you always hear me talk about finding self, right? Which is the first marriage of man, right? Like, there's not going to be nothing more important or nothing more awakening than that awareness of finding self. And until you find self, man, life doesn't start. So y'all hear me talk about that all the time. Finding self, first marriage of man. And then I talk about the second marriage of man, which if you're fortunate enough to have a powerful lady in your life, the second marriage of man, is powerful. A man can tenfold his life easy. And one thing about the second marriage of man, it doesn't always have to be an intimate relationship. It doesn't have to always be a wife. If you're a man, and you have some powerful women in your life, some good sister friends that are just, on game, some aunts, a mother, that second marriage of man between that masculine and feminine energy, man, is just as powerful. But the hack, man, that I rarely talk about with my brothers on YouTube, man, is the third marriage of man, which is brotherhood, right? Like, when I think back to times, man, where, I was going through something hard, whether I lost a job or whether I lost a family member or whether I, had a bad relationship or whether my money was going through a funny thing or you name it, man, the thing that got me through was my brothers. By inserting myself in the third marriage of man, which is a brotherhood, right? Not only just to get through hard times, man, but to catapult me through life. Like, when you hear me talk about things like, things I've done where I've quantum leaped and my life just did something different, or you hear me talk about, hey, man, I was able to make a couple of moves, call a couple of plays, and step away from my job, or now I'm getting ready to leave the country and live somewhere else. All that is power and knowledge and thought energy generated with my brothers in the power circle, man. It's generated with my brothers in the power circle, man. And I know a lot of y'all brothers come to my videos, man, and make comments, man, like, hey, so appreciate it. You helped me with this, man, and I've been watching you since 2000 and this, man, and you've helped me get through this. And I appreciate it, brother. That means the world. But I'm going to tell you, man, when you hear me speaking on YouTube, what you're hearing is a combination of soul in addition to 100 plus other men. 100 plus men from all over the globe. Brothers from Asia, brothers from Africa, brothers from UK, brothers from you name it, man. Of course, brothers in the States. When you hear soul talk, anything I've said over the last, I'll easily say 2 plus years, it's a combination of work between me and my brothers. You know what I'm saying? And even though all my brothers aren't on YouTube, we're all doing the same thing. Some of us are doing major things within our industry. Some things are doing major things within a multitude of industries. We're becoming the men that we're supposed to do, man. So I said all that to say, man, I'm inviting y'all brothers to the circle tonight. And I hope y'all watch this video before today is over with, man, because we're having an open house call tonight at 7 p.m. Everybody's welcome. Normally I'll have it where you have to register for something like this and get in the email sequence. But tonight, man, we're just doing it straight Zoom link. I'll put the Zoom link on this video. I think I put it in my community post already. But if you have access to the Zoom link, you can get access to the call. That means everybody's invited. And I know the Power Circle is a men's organization, but everybody's invited, man. And the reason that why I don't mind women coming in tonight, one reason is because a lot of the powerful members that are members of the Power Circle now were talked to about the Power Circle from their wives. I can remember we had our first meeting in Atlanta, and we were on the rooftop of some hotel, the hotel right there by Lenox Mall. And we're just sitting there chopping it up, man. These ladies just walked by, and, man, they could feel the power coming off of us. And these ladies said, hey, you know what? Let me get y'all's information. I need my husband in this. You know what I'm saying? So there are a lot of brothers in the circle strictly because their women knew about the Power Circle and thought that it was a major thing. The second reason why I don't mind women coming in tonight is because you got to understand a lot of women, some women are single mothers, right? And whether they're single parents or not, a lot of these women have young men that are teenage, closer to 20-year age. I'm convinced, man, and I've been saying this to brothers for the last couple of years. The most dangerous age group for a man is between, I would say, 17 and 23. I have a lot of partners locked up, man. I've lost two brothers, two partners of mine that I grew up with to death row, and a third is pending. And I'm convinced, man, or I'm for a fact, most of the brothers I know that are locked up, that are doing 20, 30 years, that are doing life in prison, most of that happened between the ages of 17 and 23. So I know a lot of these women have sons or nephews in that age range that they may see their sons or nephews going astray. And the Power Circle is a good organization, man, a good group of men for them to be around, and but it's just a beautiful thing, man. I've seen brothers coming there that are, 21, 22, 23 years old, man, and get this knowledge and attach to this brotherhood and accomplish things, man, that a lot of men won't accomplish in their whole lives, right? I've seen a lot of men in there, or I've seen a number of men in there at, in the 40 plus range, 50 plus range, a couple at the 60 plus range, getting that circle, man. We get that knowledge, we get that energy, and they just start living. Like they've lived several years, man, just doing great things. But now at this point in life, 40 years or older, now they're saying, hey, man, I understand this game of life now. And now they're doing things major, starting small businesses, getting promoted at work, doing all kinds of things, man. So it's just a beautiful thing. It's something that a lot of men don't understand we need. I didn't understand I needed it. It kind of just happened by accident. Because before the circle started, I'll say 4 plus years ago, I didn't even have any. I had one male friend that I spoke with 2 or 3 times a year. Brother I grew up with, Lane Key. We spoke on my birthday and his birthday, and that was the only time I even had conversations with another guy. All my friends were female friends. You know what I'm saying? And what I understood was, like a man can think he's flying high in life. Like you're getting up, going to work, you're going to the gym, you're doing all the things where you think you're grinding, but until you put yourself in a room with another group of men that are all trying to achieve things, you can really see your weak points. Not only can you see your weak points, man, but you can speak with them brothers, man, and get insight on certain things. Like I'm always saying, if one brother in the circle has gone through something, loss of job, bad relationship, you name it, there's no reason for every other brother in the circle to go through it. We all learn from each other's mistakes, man. We all learn from each other's wins. And brothers, we are accomplishing some beautiful things. So again, I'm opening that invitation up to everybody tonight, man. Feel free to join the circle via Zoom link. We'll be locked in at 7 p.m. Central. See y'all tonight.